The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Gary Harris, Rip Hamilton out there with Smith. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Aldridge in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for the Celtics, Bird is out there with Russell. And it's Pierce. Then there's Havlicek, and it's Cousy in at the point guard position. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Passes it to Bird. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
I tell you what, this is what you want from your point guard. Cousy just knows when his guys are wide open.
Home team foul, John Havlicek. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pierce against Hamilton. Aldridge with a screen on Pierce.
How about the intensity, though, from Pierce? Not giving his man an inch on the defensive end.
Pass to Cousy. To the inside. The kick out to Havlicek. Russell a screen on Schroeder. Havlicek. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Hamilton. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Hamilton. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. 6 to shoot. Inside and stolen by Russell. Here's Cousy. Guarded by Schroeder. Back to Russell. Here's Pierce, and Paul Pierce with the slam.
Paul Pierce rising and throwing it down. Not known for his vertical, but he's got a little more bounce than we thought.
Now here's Schroeder. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Schroeder, and stolen by Russell. Here's Cousy. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Deflects the pass. Russell a screen on Schroeder. Cousy passes to Russell. He doesn't hit that one. Hamilton against Pierce. Hamilton kicks to Smith. Smith sets the pick for Schroeder. Hamilton outside. In the corner, it's Aldridge. To the paint, wants to get it to Pierce and does. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Smith. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Checking in for the away team.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Cousy. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. By Valanciunas. 5 on the clock. Irving, good.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Cousy can't hit. Now, here is Irving. Here he goes. It's hauled in by Bill Russell. Boston leading by 5. Pass to Cousy. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Russell a screen on Holmes. Havlicek. The pass to Cowens. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And guys, there are two types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter, and didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Rondo.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
.50 seconds left to play in the first. Holmes with a screen on Rondo. Passes it to Holmes. It's stolen by Rondo. Here's Sharman. Boston, no good that time either. Wallace, right side. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Parrish is checked in for Boston.
To the lineup for the home team, Robert Parrish.
Here's Marbury. He's covered by Rondo. Marbury passes to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
There's a screen by McHale. Outside, Jones, beyond the arc. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Boston on top, up by 4. We've got more in store for you. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Smith. He's out there with Richard Hamilton. And it's English in at the shooting guard position.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Aldridge with a screen on Jones. Driving inside. And he dunks it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Jones looking for an opening. And stolen by Aldridge. It's Rip Hamilton on the wing. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Hamilton. He kicks it to English. Down low, Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Here's English. Here's covering. And English kicks to Aldridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Marbury. Rebound Boston.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Kicked away. There's the lob to Aldridge. Stolen by Parrish. Celtics making a switch here. Havlicek is checked in.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Celtics with possession here. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Collins passes to Kuzi. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Havlicek outside. Kicks it to Russell. Pass to Collins. Lock at 6. Over Irving. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas. Reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
And the dunk by Smith.
You have to respect Schroeder's speed and try to cut him off. But when you do that, it leaves room to pitch it to the roller.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Irving against Havlicek. Russell, a screen on Irving. There's the drive and the dunk by Havlicek.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Stolen by Havlicek. Pass to Kuzi. Feeds to Bird. Wide open shot is on the money. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
It's his first trip to the line.
Schroeder. That's his
first free throw is good.
And Kuzi's just an all-around talent, superb passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
McHale's checked in for the Celtics. Irving kicks to Holmes. Holmes setting the pick for Harris. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row that ended in turnovers.
Checking in for the home team, Rajon Rondo.
54 seconds left in the first half. The pass to McHale. Russell trying to free himself up. McHale misses. Wallace against Bird. Wallace, the pass to Valanciunas, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Foul on Boston.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Steps back and fires. And he hits the jump shot. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Irving finds Valanciunas. And here's Bird from the arc. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Wallace outside. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, John Havlicek displaying his skills.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Pierce is out there with Bird. Then it's Russell. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Cousy in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Here's Cousy. He's guarded by Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. Blocked again.
Aldridge is in the neighborhood. You've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
Schroeder with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Aldridge with a screen on Havlicek. There's the feed to Aldridge. And stolen by Russell. It's Pierce on the wing, covered by Hamilton. Here's Havlicek trying to get open his Bird. And it's Havlicek missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Smith, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got 6 points.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Bird kicks to Havlicek. From 17 feet out. Yep, it counts. He has 7.
And guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Schroeder dishes to Hamilton. Smith sets the pick for Hamilton. Takes it out to Schroeder. Smith trying to break loose. Kept alive. Harris outside. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Havlicek against Harris. Havlicek outside. Pierce against Hamilton. Fires the 3. Pierce, good. Now it's a 7-point Boston lead.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside. Always prepared to rise and fire.
Nice shot by Hamilton.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Driving to the basket. Here's Cowens. Rebounded by Holmes. Cowens has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Wallace. Garnett with the block.
And not forget about the defensive Garnett now. Outstanding at knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
Pass to Jones. Tries from 16. Boston again missing. Here's Marbury. White covering. Marbury passes to Valanciunas. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Sharman. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Marbury. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the left wing. English passes to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
The assist.
And he He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And stolen by White. Outside, Jones. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's English. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
With how he can operate on the block and shoot it, Valanciunas is a tough matchup for most centers.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Valanciunas hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
They need this one. And that one comes up a bit short. The shot comes out. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Toronto Raptors, they're up by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably... The next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Richaun Holmes out there with Richard Hamilton. Then there's Irving. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Schroeder in at the point.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backdoor.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And Holmes throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
McHale kicks to Rondo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
You know, I still think Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
Austin making a switch here. Bird's checked in. Smith the pass to Schroeder. Over Rondo. Schroeder finds Smith.
Foul. Larry Bird. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Aldridge a screen. Down low. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Kuzi, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Pass to Hamilton. Goes up on the block. And right on target. Good.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Pass to Havlicek. Schroeder against Bird. They get it back. Russell. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Smith with a screen on Russell. Puts it up from 12. Another shot, and it's finished off by Smith as he lays it in.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
He's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, but I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Schroeder looking around. And the block shot grabs it out of the air. And here's Bird for three. Valanciunas grabs the board. Bird's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Now Harris. Schroeder finds Harris. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Poked away. Pierce with the steal. Here's Havlicek. Misses, and he wants that one back. Harris against Pierce. Smith sets the pick for Harris. He dishes it to Smith. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Inside, here's Bird. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
1:16 left in the fourth. Smith with a screen on Havlicek. Harris dishes to Schroeder. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Boston trails by 7. Here's Bird. That doesn't go either for Bird. Harris outside. The dish now to Smith. Richard Hamilton on the wing. Smith with a screen on Havlicek. Hamilton the pass to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Havlicek. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Good.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And the rejection by Smith. Valanciunas with a screen on Pierce. Now here is Harris. Driving in. No good there.
So versatile defensively is Bill Russell. Excellent defending the post as well as guarding on the perimeter.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel.
I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow. Me, no. Be talking that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you could not relate. This feel like flex out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate. Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition. What a competition. I've been searching lately. I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up in a sound.